Hello, I'm today here in Rome with Grazi. Grazi is a partner and managing director for Limestone Capital. To start, can you please introduce yourself and give us an overview about the Limestone, please?
Yeah, sure. So I'm Grazi, as you mentioned, managing director, partner at Limestone Capital, and we're a private equity vertically integrated that invests in hospitality. We basically acquire real estate all over the world, develop it ourselves, and put one of our brands to operate. We currently have 6 brands in the portfolio, ranging from 5-star hotel, 4-star hotel, wine brands, etc. And we control the whole life cycle of the asset.
As you are specializing in acquiring and repositioning underperforming boutique hotels, which kind of opportunities is standing out today on the European market?
I guess today everyone is talking about luxury and what that actually means we'll see in the coming years. Obviously, luxury has been outperforming the other segments, I would say. So for us, we are just focusing on value-add deals. So what we like to do, as I said, is to reposition brands. We normally don't invest in stabilized assets because we like to do the work ourselves. And that said, I think Southern Europe has been an area that we're focusing very much now. And it's still in Europe. I would say the Nordics probably have a lot of potential to grow.
If you need to think a little bit about the future, which area do you see as that has the strongest potential to grow in the next phase of growth?
So I just mentioned the Nordics. I think there would be amazing greenfield opportunities in the area for resorts in the coming years. I think the season might be extended significantly, especially during the summer, for instance. Winter already being very, very strong there. Southern Europe, I still believe there's potential to grow, but it's becoming harder and harder to find the value-add deals that we like. So we're trying to look beyond that. You basically have to try and find the very niche assets which, require some sort of investment or development. On top of that, outside of Europe, we're also looking into the Americas and Caribbean, for instance. I think there's a lot of opportunity there for hospitality.
Let's talk a little bit about financing. We know that the conditions now are very shade. How are you approaching new acquisition or large-scale repositioning projects?
Yeah, that's a very good question because we basically gave up on banks. So if you're talking to banks in Europe, especially Southern Europe, it's going to take you probably, 12 months from the start of the conversation to actually getting it done. And so what we're doing now is basically we're finding our own sources of credit within ourselves, basically, or our LPs. And that has proven to be much more interesting and with better terms and much quicker. And then obviously at some point we can refinance it with banks. But if we wait for the time they take, we basically would lose all the deals.
How useful GRI Institute has been for you and for Limestone?
It's been great. I've been coming for 2 years now, and I think it's one of the few events that you still have very selected people within the area and very enhancing conversations.